Hi, my name is Teacher Michael, and today I want to talk about adapting to the needs of your students. But first, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, what exactly are you waiting for? Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. This is one of the least talked about, but in my opinion, one of the most important parts of being a VIPKid teacher. Thinking on your feet, improvising, being able to adapt to your student in real time. We've all been in the situation before where the student that we're teaching they've studied too much, they're too smart for the lesson, and they really could just breeze through the whole thing in 10 minutes, which leaves us thinking, well, what do you do with the other 15 minutes? That's why it's so important to be able to expand the lesson so that you fill 25 minutes. Then there's the complete opposite problem where the lesson or the lesson material is too advanced for the student. And it's our job to be able to simplify it so that the student can walk away having had some level of success. I always want my students leaving class feeling confident. Even if that means they didn't learn exactly what was on the slide for that day, I always want them to walk away feeling good and feeling like they've succeeded in some way. Let's begin this discussion by talking about the lower level students. I'm talking about level 1 and level 2. How can we adapt to the needs of those students? Here's a few tips. First things first, I like to start my lessons by assessing the level of student that I'm going to be teaching. And I do that starting with the warm-up slide. I'll usually ask my student a very simple question. How old are you? Sometimes the student will say to me, I'm fine, thank you. And I'm going, yes, but how old are you? In a case like this, that gives me a very good indication that I might need to simplify other parts of this lesson to make it easier for the student. Are you 5? Are you 6? Let's look at a few other ways that you may have to simplify or expand the lesson. If my student is finding the sentence structure really easy, for example, I may be asking my student, do you like to eat ice cream? And they say, yes, I like to eat ice cream. Okay, we can practice that 2 or 3 times, but that may only take 20 seconds. So how do you fill the other 40 seconds? One way that you could do that is by keeping the same sentence structure, but just changing the noun. Do you like to eat, pizza? Now, to check the comprehension of the student, I may throw in a wild card and say, do you like to eat shoes? Yes, I do have a clown shoe. If you're having the opposite problem and this is too difficult for your students, I like to give them A or B options. And that looks like this. Do you like ice cream or chicken? Do you like chicken or rice? Do you like rice or shoes? Giving the student an A or B option really does help to simplify it. It still gets them speaking, and hopefully over time you can coax them into speaking in a full sentence. I like to eat blah, blah, blah. So that's how I do it for lower level students. Keep the same sentence structure and change the noun, or I'll give them an A-B option. Let's move up a little bit to level 3 and see how this same sort of idea of adapting to your students can be applied. One way to make the lesson a little more difficult or to expand it for your more advanced level 2 students or level 3 students is to ask open-ended questions. What is your favorite food? And then I can follow that up by staying on topic but asking another open-ended question. What did you eat for dinner? What did you eat for lunch? In this way, I'm not practicing a specific sentence structure. I'm leaving that up to the student to answer in a full and complete sentence. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is to ask an open-ended question, but go off topic a little bit. We may start with, what is your favorite food? And then I may say, what is your favorite sport? What is your favorite subject in school? I'm still trying to stay within 1 minute per slide. So if whatever is on the slide, if that takes a full minute, there's no need for me to adapt or to expand this lesson. This is only if you have time to fill. When I start getting into level 4, 5, and 6, this is when you really have so many more options in how you can adapt to your student and how you expand the lesson. Sometimes I'll do the same thing as in level 3. I'll just ask open-ended questions related to the material. but sometimes I react to what is happening in real time, what is going on in the student's life. Someone's brother or sister may walk into the frame and sort of be looking into the camera and just wondering what's going on. So I may, if we have time, and only if we have time, I may shut down the lesson for a moment and say to the student, "Who is that? Is that your sister? Is that your brother? What is their name?" The same thing if my student is a little bit distracted or maybe they're eating something in class. I'll say, what are you eating, Winnie? What?
Ice cream.
And then we can have a short discussion about what is happening in real time and then get back to the lesson. You're eating ice cream? Is it good?
Yes.
Winnie, what else did you eat today? In my opinion, this is part of the value that we bring. This is why this platform is so successful, is because it's not robotic. We are able to adapt to the needs of our students and engage in real conversation in real time. And I get this feedback time and time again from parents. The teacher has the expansion. They're able to adapt to the student. They really do appreciate that. And I love practicing sentences, not only that we're supposed to be learning in this moment, but maybe sentences that that student has already learned. So before we say goodbye, let's recap all of that. One way to adapt to your student is to keep the same sentence structure, but change the noun. If you want to simplify things for your students, give them an A or B option. If you need to expand the lesson for more advanced students, ask open-ended questions. And then for your really advanced students, just comment on what is happening in the moment. Those are 4 ways that you can adapt to the needs of your students to have a more effective VIPKid class. Thank you so much for watching. My name, again, is Teacher Michael, and I hope you've been enjoying the videos that I've been putting on YouTube. And if that is the case, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on my next video. Until next time, have fun teaching. Peace. Yeah, okay, I gotta go. Yeah, we're all busy. I gotta go, they gotta go, we all gotta go. See you later. See you guys. Peace.